by the Texas Lady Longhorns as we get ready for this 4x400. Kentucky setting the collegiate record last year, and Texas A&M setting the meet record 2 years ago.
Both those teams are in this final. Kentucky clear on the outside, Texas A&M in lane 8. There you see Arkansas. They won't have Britton Wilson. She had a really rough day. She got to be exhausted as well, but they've got a great, it's next man up for the Arkansas Razorbacks. They have got so much depth in the 400 meters. There you see them in lane 6. Saw the collegiate record, 3:21. Not sure we're going to get there today, but it should be a really good final.
Texas does not have a team in this race, so their final point total will be 83. They cannot be caught, but this should be a very good race. From the inside, Georgia, Ohio State, and Oregon. Then in the middle, Baylor, Duke, and Arkansas. And outside, USC, Texas A&M, Kentucky.
Well, when you think about what Texas was trying to do when they came in here, they did everything. They accomplished absolutely everything that they set out to accomplish, except for this 4x400 meters, and they didn't need it. It's going to be interesting to see that celebration. But here, one championship left to give away.
It's Paris Peoples, the leadoff runner for Arkansas. For Kentucky, it's supposed to be Karima Davis out there in lane 9 doing a fine job for the Wildcats. Now here comes Arkansas. The outgoing runner will stay in their lane through the entire first curve and then break for the pole on the backstretch. Arkansas passed second after Kentucky, USC, and then Texas A&M. 51 seconds opener for Paris Peoples. And Baylor is there in the mix.
Say who?
For Arkansas, that's Joanne Reed, just a sophomore. But we've seen a number of different lineups for Arkansas this season. Some that did include Britton Wilson, some that didn't. But Arkansas, they're just so much depth. I think they'll go 7, 8 deep in the 400 meters. They had B teams that were able to win a lot of the invitational races as well. But Ohio State is hanging in there.
Arkansas will pass first, but Ohio State has run themselves right into this race. It is Arkansas, Ohio State, and very close between Baylor and I can't even tell what team that is from here.
Oregon.
Oregon is there. Now they're in third. I'll talk about the team in fourth, now fifth. Arkansas, Ohio State. And now Arkansas starting to open up a lead. They got pretty close on that second exchange. Texas A&M now making a move as well. So even without Britton Wilson, they just have so much in the way of 400-meter runners. Rosie Effiong will be the anchor for the Razorbacks. Well, this is Effiong. Now it's Nikisha Price that's anchoring. We can never know. They change their lineups all the time.
As you talked about, Dwight, even without Britton Wilson, Arkansas still had about a 4-second cushion, 4 or 5 second cushion from the rest of the field, and they are loaded with 400-meter quarter horses, and you're seeing it here on display.
That's going to move them up the leaderboard, certainly. And this is Effiong on the anchor.
Well, she was fourth in the 400-meter final, but look at her. She knows pace very, very well, and she is a metronome, and she has great turnover over the last 100 meters, and she's been out front in a lot of these races this season.
A&M coming up to snag second over Ohio State, but it's all Arkansas. And still without Britton Wilson. Wow. And a leg that was not that great, 3:24.05. I'm going to wait for Tom to tell me where that is on the all-time list. Effiong splitting 50.7 on the anchor.
That would have been the third fastest 4x400 meters in college this outdoor season, only behind Texas and another Arkansas team. The Razorbacks showing out in this 400.
But they just did not have the horses that Texas had. No one did.
As you see Rosie Effiong coming down the stretch, the 4x400 meter relay is always one of the most exciting ones, and you see the racers really for second between Texas A&M and the Pink Panther Ohio State Buckeyes. Look at that bunch at the end, but Rosie Effiong going to the arms at the end of the race. All those young runners out there, when you get a little tired, work those arms back and forth and drive those knees. You'll get right to the finish line just like you want to.
Arkansas runs the 7th fastest time in history for this meet, and takes the 10 points, but it's not nearly enough. A&M second, Ohio State third, Women of Troy fourth.